the world of law enforcement, officers often face the daunting task of dealing with dangerous criminals. However, what happens when those they must apprehend are their own children?
Get in the car. You're arrested for DUI.
On December 28, 2022, a concerned witness reported a hit-and-run incident involving a white vehicle striking a traffic light and speeding away. Moments later, a portion of the damaged vehicle's bumper was recovered at the scene. Approximately 15 minutes after the incident was reported, the police managed to locate the suspect's vehicle at a nearby gas station. What they encountered there was truly unexpected.
How old are you?
21. My dad is,
The driver they found was none other than a 21-year-old named Teresa, who had just returned from Applebee's and admitted to having a drink. Her father's profession soon came into the conversation, perhaps in the hope that he could intervene on her behalf. However, the officers on the scene believed the situation had escalated beyond that point.
Left Applebee's.
Yeah, I left Applebee's.
You cut through the plaza. You came out by Lowe's and Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Did you hit the traffic pole that's right there?
No, I did not hit the traffic pole. This part was hanging off already. I hit a deer in Pennsylvania because I go to school in...
Do you smoke marijuana recreationally?
No, I do not smoke marijuana universally.
Teresa's account of the events began to unravel when questioned further. She claimed that her bumper was already damaged in an unrelated accident in Pennsylvania, a considerable distance away, and coincidentally detached just as an identical car to hers struck the traffic light. Her story was filled with inconsistencies.
The traffic light that you hit, that you knocked over.
670. Do you have another unit out with you?
You call my dad? He's the sheriff's
All right,
officer.
hang out.
As the conversation continued, Teresa repeatedly mentioned her father, a sheriff's officer, in the hopes that his influence would come to her aid. However, before her father could arrive to assist, the police were closing in on the truth.
Did you drive away because you're scared because you had maybe had one drink and you think you're drunk?
Yeah.
And you might get arrested, but you don't seem like you're drunk?
Yes.
So you want to just tell the truth?
Yes, I'm telling you the
So when after Applebee's, did you hit a traffic pole? You can't miss it. It lights up. It's red, green, and yellow.
I hit a curb.
You hit a traffic signal.
No, I hit a curb.
Yeah, you went up the curb, you hit the traffic signal fell down, and you left.
Teresa openly acknowledges 3 critical violations: hitting an object, driving under the influence, and texting while driving. Each of these infractions carries its own set of potential consequences. As the truth emerges, the detectives decide it's time to engage Teresa's father, John, in the conversation, but his role takes an unexpected turn.
What's going on? Hey John, how are you? So your daughter hit a traffic law. Go back there. Okay. Where's the damage on the car?
Okay, the damage on that car, on the car there, I think it was like the front right bumper.
Upon John's arrival at the scene, he initially clarifies that Teresa had previously struck a deer, resulting in minor damage to the front right bumper of the car. However, the current extent of damage far exceeded that of the earlier incident.
I come out? Are you guys out there?
That's up to you. I'll see if she wants you to come out, if she wants, you to drive her home.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Let me come out there and I'll see you guys. Thank you.
Okay, all right, sounds good.
It becomes apparent that Teresa's father may not be the savior she had hoped for. Within just 5 minutes, John engages in a discussion with the officers, addressing the situation and the vehicle's damage. He appears genuinely interested in gathering all relevant information to make an objective assessment of the incident.
So, what she's saying, and where the damage was, doesn't really make too much sense. So, tried to get some more information out of her, but and then that piece of bumper there. So, for the other one, was it just the bumper wasn't hanging like that?
Yeah, no, so what it was is basically this was intact.
Okay.
This piece was missing. The scratches here.
Those were all.
That's all from a deer that she lost.
So right now, this is going to be my call.
Okay.
Coming out.
Okay, gotcha.
He's going to be providing more details.
Okay, who's your supervisor? Not that much, dude.
Initial officers may have expected John to wield his authority to protect his daughter, but he surprises them by prioritizing understanding and fairness, reviewing Teresa's text messages to establish a timeline. He demonstrates his commitment to making an informed judgment. This scenario challenges stereotypes about law enforcement officers' family members and underscores the vital role of impartiality and justice.
I just want to show you this so you can see it. View home 1039. What do you think, time do you think that initial call came? seconds because she probably hit it and was like, Dad, what the fuck do I do?
Somewhere between 10:45 and 11.
That's about right.
And we're talking to her. She wasn't telling us what she felt.
I mean, lying to, she knows better. I'm a cop. She knows not to do that. Well, maybe she didn't even, do you think I'm not, I'm saying she didn't lie.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to be very clear about that. Because she might not even look at the freaking car to see if there's any difference.
John, though willing to help, is wisely advised by the sergeant not to intervene, preserving the integrity of the investigation, which is a testament to proper policing. Teresa's assertion of one drink at Applebee's raises doubt about her sobriety, which was later confirmed by field tests.
Dad! Dad! Where's my dad?
Oh, your dad's right over here.
You do stop with this shit, get in the car, you're arrested for DUI. Go ahead, have a seat.
Tensions rise as Teresa repeatedly calls for her father's assistance, but he plays his role correctly by helping her get into the police vehicle. Subsequently, Teresa's taken to the police station, where her blood alcohol levels tested, and registers at 0.17%, more than twice the legal limit. As of the time of this update, Teresa awaits the legal consequences of her actions, having been issued a court summons for DUI, reckless driving, and failure to report a car accident. In contrast to John's proper conduct, the case of Kenneth Adams takes a different turn. In November 2022, Kenneth was pulled over for running a stop sign, but the situation escalated when the officer discovered an outstanding warrant for burglary and vehicle theft associated with Kenneth. Kenneth becomes defensive and refuses to exit the vehicle, setting the stage for a potentially contentious encounter with the police.
How's it going?
I'm good. What did I do wrong?
Good, so the reason I stopped you is you didn't come to complete stop the stop sign?
I did.
And then you didn't have your turn signal on.
I sure did.
Okay.
I know for a fact I had my turn signal on.
Okay.
That's why I was surprised you were pulling me over.
The officer checked Kenneth's driver's license and found an active warrant for burglary and vehicle theft. Kenneth, becoming defensive, refused to leave the vehicle. The officer explained the warrant from the 7th District Court, but Kenneth insisted he had already been to court for those charges and doubted the warrant's validity.
All right, can I get you to step out of the vehicle with me?
What are you doing? No, what's going on? Seriously, what's going on?
You have a warrant.
How do I have a warrant?
I don't know how you have a warrant, but it's on our system right now. You have an active warrant out of 7th District Court here in San Juan.
I've gone to, no, that's incorrect.
Okay. Well, it's on our system right now.
Well,
I'm not going to argue with you about it. You're going to go to jail tonight on that warrant, okay?
No, I'm not. Dude, this is absurd.
Mr. Adams, you do have an active warrant for your arrest.
And who issued the warrant, though?
The courts have it issued.
For what, though? Because I've gone to court for everything. There should not be an active warrant for me anywhere, dude.
Kenneth says he's been to court for his past offenses, but the warrant is still active. In many cases, suspects must provide court attendance proof and complete required classes. Without these documents, the court can't confirm attendance. Since Kenneth didn't submit them, the warrant stayed open, and the police couldn't verify his court appearances.
Issued October 13th.
For what?
Had some felony charges, burglary charges.
Dude, I've been to court for that. No, I've been to court for that.
You want to know the charges?
Yeah, I do.
So it has 2 burglary charges listed, a theft charge, mischief.
That's on my old case.
3 charges of burglary of a vehicle, and civil trespass.
Yeah, why is that floating up now?
Bruce, Kenneth's father and the county commissioner, arrived at the scene and immediately demanded an explanation of the situation, displaying signs of attempting to use his influence. He inquired about Kenneth's whereabouts, who was in jail due to an active warrant.
Who I called to find out.
To find out the warrant?
You're a police officer. Tell me who I called to find out why he's in jail.
I got to be careful with this stuff, Bruce. You understand that? Okay. That's the warrant. Okay, so it says warrant status active, offense burglary, theft, criminal mischief, burglary of a vehicle, burglary of a vehicle.
Bruce argued that Kenneth had attended court and had a plea in abeyance, but the officer couldn't release him due to the active warrant. Bruce suggested involving the courts, alleging the warrant was false. The officer insisted it was valid, leading Bruce to threaten legal action against the county sheriff's son for what he believed was unjust arrest.
Been to court over that.
You saw the warrant right there. I showed you the warrant.
He's been charged with that, and he has a plea in abeyance on all of it.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to turn him loose.
I can't turn him loose, Bruce.
Who can?
Nobody can. He's been arrested for a warrant. The courts can.
And the warrant's false.
Huh? The warrant's not false.
You want me to sue the son of a county sheriff because he arrested my kid on a false warrant?
The warrant's right there.
Bruce attempts to exploit his position and influence as a commissioner to protect his son from the law. However, the officer stands firm and refuses to yield. In a subsequent development, Kenneth is eventually released from jail, and the warrants withdrawn, with no further action taken against Bruce.